Can you run an oil cooler without an oil thermostat? Yes, you can. Many OEM vehicles have this kind of solution, but they have been calculating the optimal solution that will work in cold environments and hot environments, and this is nothing we recommend. The best thing is to run an oil thermostat on your car. If you already have one, use that one along with an aftermarket oil cooler, or if you don't have one, you have to add another unit called oil thermostat. So what's happening if you're doing a performance oil cooler or an aftermarket oil cooler without an oil thermostat? Your oil will always run through the oil cooler and the oil will always be cool. What does that mean? That means your oil will always cool off when it runs through the oil cooler. This is when your car is cold and you're starting it. The oil needs to come up to working temperature very fast as possible, because cold oil is just as bad as too hot oil for the engine. You need to get up to the working temperature as fast as possible. So if your oil cooler always is connected in the line of oil, you will have a car or an engine that will take a really long time to get to working temperature. And to prevent this, you will need a oil thermostat, because when you're starting the car cold, the oil will just run within the engine and the engine will get hot fast. As soon as the engine reaches the oil working temperature, the oil thermostat will open, or at least when the oil exceeds the working temperature, the thermostat will open and run the oil through the oil cooler, and this way the oil will cool down to working temperature again. The thermostat will close, and this is the process back and forth to keep the oil at working temperature. So never run an oil cooler without a thermostat, because then you will run a too cold engine for a too long time, and that's not good for your engine. You want the oil to get hot fast, or reach your working temperature fast. So that's why we're using oil thermostats.